Ever want self-help, but too lazy to read? This week we have basically a self-help book called One Person's Story and a game that's titled Could Use Some Help called Dark Burial. Let's take a look at One Person's Story first. One Person's Story is a very simple puzzle game where you try and get the bouncing ball from one end of the screen to the other end of the screen, overcoming obstacles all along the way. However, with each screen and challenge, there's a small life lesson to go along with it that deals with the hardships or the victories of life. Levels cover topics such as losing friends and experiencing pain, or finding the love of your life and what makes relationships work. The lessons are generally simple, but to make you reflect upon your own choices in life. Each puzzle is symbolic of the lesson it is trying to teach you. Take, for example, these levels are discussing having to leave someone that is causing you pain, the darkness that you go through as a result, and then finding the light in self-discovery to make you emerge from the darkness as a better person. All of this is represented with a series of puzzles of letting the opposite ball loose to open a passage, then navigating a darkened level and slowly finding lights in an isolated level to represent finding your own way. The life lessons are advice that could really help some people who are struggling. While all of these life lessons and puzzles are being played, there are some of the best and most relaxing piano music possible playing in the background, as well as a soft voice narrating the story to help relax the player and instill a sense of calmness. Just give it a sample listen here.
Life is not straightforward. Friends always help.
Honestly, this is just a beautiful and relaxing game to play that allows for a time of meditative introspection. The game is like experiencing a self-help book that actually gives some decent, real-world problem solving. The second game is Dark Burial and is a pixel art side-scroller where your goal is to alert the fellow villagers that a dark and demonic army is slowly taking over the land. You travel screen to screen, killing all the enemies with your crossbow and also solving some platforming puzzles with the crossbow at the same time. The levels feel very empty, with just a few enemies to kill and tedious puzzles to solve, and aiming that crossbow to the exact spot that you want to hit in the puzzles or on the enemies is almost nearly impossible in some levels, and it causes a lot of unnecessary deaths. At the close of a series of levels though is a boss fight, and these are definitely the most exciting part of the game, because you actually have to work to maneuver past enemies and plan out attacks. I don't think this is a bad game, but the clunkiness of the levels while waiting for those boss fights does get old very fast. So which game is going to get to advance? A puzzle game that is relaxing and calming, or a puzzle game that feels clunky and at times annoying? The winner of this round is clearly going to be One Person's Story. This game creates an atmosphere and experience that is truly unique that almost every player can enjoy. Dark Burial, I think there is some fun to be had, however, the annoyances of the game far outweigh the achievements. So congratulations to One Person's Story as you get to advance and continue on your way to possibly becoming Champion of the Cheap, Year 2 edition. Be sure to tune in next time for Valentina versus him and her. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, go out there, find a great game to play, just simply have a great rest of the day.